Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Hope you guys are all doing really well. Now for today's video, I wanted to share with you what I spend on a weekly basis. Now, as you guys know, I am currently living alone in an apartment in Sydney. I'm 25 years old and I wanted to just share with you what my weekly expenses look like in case you're interested in knowing, how much it costs to sort of live in Sydney, live in Australia. And I just thought this video would be very informative, helpful, and I definitely love watching these videos as well. So without further ado, let's just jump into the video. So I've just randomly chosen a week which I thought really reflects my weekly spending habits, and I've selected the week commencing 9th of November and today is currently the 15th of November. So I thought I would include this entire week and show you guys exactly what I paid for. Now, starting off with Monday. Monday is generally my sort of housing day where I'm able to pay for my rent, utilities, water bill, etc. So I'm just going to take you through Monday. I've received all of the invoices for all of these payments, so I went ahead and paid for them. Now, I've just got my laptop here, so I will be looking down at my screen. So for my rent, I paid $275 for the week. This is, I think, a below average rent rate at the moment, given we've got COVID as well. And I feel like the rents obviously will increase over time. The apartment that I'm living in is actually an Airbnb. So Airbnbs were sort of shut down during the COVID period. So that's why my friend and I really found this place and it was definitely undervalued. So yeah, I currently pay $275 and my friend also pays $275 as well, making it $550 a week for a furnished place in Sydney. Moving on, also on Monday, I did pay for the utilities. I take care of all of the finances and I pay it all out, and then my friend obviously reimburses me that same day as well. So that's just how we sort of manage our expenses. So I paid for the utilities. Our utilities are paid quarterly. So I've just actually broken it down to calculate the weekly rate. So the weekly rate for myself is $20.25 for the utilities. So this is the electricity and the gas. And then I've calculated the water bill separately. So the water bill is also paid quarterly as well. I've obviously divided that and that comes to $15 a week for the water bill. Not sure if that's too much or not, but I know my friend and I have really long showers. So this may actually be above the average sort of water rates if you are interested. Moving on to my phone bill. So I also paid for my phone bill on Monday as well. I like getting all of these sort of expenses out of the way. My phone bill for the month is $89 a month. This is a bit high because I did actually purchase the iPhone 12, which came with that $89 plan. So my phone bill, I've calculated this, obviously $89 is for the month, and then I've obviously times that by 12 to give me the full year, and then I've divided that by 52 weeks. So that comes down to $20.05. So obviously that phone bill and everything fell due during this month and this week. So that sort of tied in really, really nicely. Otherwise I wouldn't obviously be paying everything together, and I don't pay it on a weekly basis. I pay the bill outright whenever it is due. In terms of Wi-Fi, now I've actually cut off the Wi-Fi that we've got here in this apartment. So that's saving me $60 a month, actually $30 if we divide it by 2 people. And that's the reason why I wanted to purchase the iPhone 12 on a plan, just because the gigs on that were a little bit more higher, and I feel like I can sort of save up on the Wi-Fi and I don't need to have the home internet, and I can just use a hotspot on my phone. So I'm still trialing that out. It's been about 2 weeks since I've been doing it. It's been fine for now, but yeah, I thought I would just save up on that and just get a better phone and get more data on there instead of paying for the home internet, and then I sort of cancelled that. So yeah, that's how much that is. Yeah, no other sort of purchases on this day, Monday. So for Monday, that came to a total of $336. Yes, that's definitely a lot, but as I mentioned, this is all sort of, not on that same day. I've just been lucky and it's just sort of fallen on that timing perfectly. So moving on to the next day, Tuesday. Now, I generally love doing my shopping not on the weekends just because it is very, very busy for grocery shopping and everyone is just out and about. So what I've recently been doing is I've actually been shopping during my lunch break, because as I'm working from home, I have the 1 hour free, for my lunch. And in that time, I go to my nearby, Woolies or Coles store, supermarket, and I do my weekly grocery shop with my roommate. So that just saves us a lot more time. It's so efficient. We don't need to, worry about parking, trolleys, and people bumping into each other. It's definitely COVID safe. So yeah, we love doing our shopping midweek during lunchtime because not many people are around. Now for the groceries, we obviously divide this between 2 people, and groceries for a week comes down to $60 per person, which I think is actually quite generous. We buy a lot of, meats as well, a lot of like cheeses and, wines, and the fact that it's only coming down to $60 I think is great. Now, not so great thing is that this week I actually purchased a lot of takeaway. I purchased it 3 times. It's not that much because the area that we live in, the food is quite cheap, but still, like, I don't like having takeout. I like making my own meals at home and being healthy, and I know exactly what goes into those meals. But this week I was just feeling a little bit extra sort of lazy and tired, and I was just not feeling like cooking. Tuesday was a bit of a bad day because we had takeout for lunch and dinner. Even though we had just done the grocery shopping as well, we just didn't feel like cooking. So for lunch I had a destination roll, which is just a chicken baguette with some salad, and that was for $10. And then later that night we actually had some takeout. We had KFC. I was just craving it. Oh, it was just so delicious. So KFC ended up costing us $15, but yeah, it was definitely worth it. I don't spoil myself like this a lot of the time. So just when I sort of, don't feel like cooking, when I don't feel like I'm up for it, I definitely just like going for my local sort of businesses around here. There's so many shops, so many restaurants. So, walking down the street is always so tempting because I literally want to get everything. It's because we live in an area that's got, such amazing food, so many options, variety. That's always hard to sort of go past. And yeah, that's everything that I purchased on this day. So Tuesday's total was $85. Now moving on to Wednesday. So Wednesday, I went to fill up the car. I actually borrowed my roommate's car, and she's sort of lent it to me whenever I do need it, because she's obviously working from home as well. So this came down to $10 worth of petrol for this week. And that was basically everything that I spent on the Wednesday. So Wednesday was a good day for me. Moving on to Thursday. Now Thursday was a massive day of spending, and because it's late night shopping, I definitely took advantage of that. I wanted to step out of the house. I had been working all day, and because it was late night shopping, I just wanted to go out, buy something, just relax and really, just take it easy. I went to a chemist. I went to Chemist Warehouse. I picked up some eye drops because I mentioned this in a few videos ago that I was getting irritated, dry, itchy eyes. And also when I go to sleep at night, my eyes just start watering, and my optometrist said that it's because I'm so stressed. It's because my eyes are concentrating so heavily on the screen that, they're being overworked, and that's why, when I'm relaxing and I'm about to go to sleep, that's when they water, meaning that they are finally relaxing. So I purchased some eye drops, and I also picked up some earbuds as well. So that came to a combined total of $10.48. And as I was out and about, obviously it was nighttime, I felt like having some takeout. Again, I know this is really bad and I don't usually do this, but this week, as I mentioned, it was just such a busy week and I wasn't bothered. So I got a dosa for $12. I love having dosas. If you don't know what that is, it's a South Indian food made of, I think, rice paper. I'm actually not sure. I think it's actually made of some sort of lentil, but I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, I love dosa and I literally crave it all the time. So I had a dosa for $12 for dinner. And obviously as I was out and about, I had to do some shopping at Zara. So I picked up a few items from Zara. And as you guys all know, I have a secondary YouTube channel as well called By Sanjna, and that is pretty much a fashion lifestyle channel. So I had to pick up a few pieces for this so I can showcase it on my channel for a video which already came out. So yeah, I went to Zara and I picked up a few pieces for $80 or $79.99. So Thursday came to a combined total of $102.47. Now moving on to Friday. So Friday in the morning, I actually had my physiotherapy session. I go for my back and I go for my knees. So physiotherapy on Friday, that cost me $69 after I had paid for my health insurance. So I obviously claimed a part through my health insurance and the rest I had to pay out of pocket. And also this day my health insurance came out as well. So I paid for that, and that was $35 for that week. Obviously I pay on a monthly basis, but that's when that fell due. So I thought I would just calculate it and give you the real figures for the week. And also my gym membership came out as well. So my gym payment is $10 a week, which is so cheap, and I love that. And it's such an awesome gym. It's super local to me. And then during my lunch break on Friday, I actually went to go do my laser. As you guys all know, I do laser for my full body, but I didn't do full body this day. I did it just for my face, and that cost me $20. So the total combined for Friday comes down to $99. Then moving on to Saturday. So Saturday was Diwali. That's a Hindu festival celebrated in India. So I obviously celebrate that as well. And I had to pick up some sweets so I could take it home to my parents and for my friends and family as well. So I picked up some sweets from Harris Park, and that was a total of $50 all up. So yeah, that was definitely not a cost which, you know, usually I have to pay for, but I included that just to give you guys a little bit more of an idea as to what I spend. And then coming down to today, which is Sunday, I have not spent a single cent today, which I'm really, really happy about. So yeah, that's everything that I've spent through the entire week. And that comes to a total of, hi everyone, hope you're enjoying today's video. I quickly just wanted to pop on and introduce today's sponsor, Skillshare. So as you guys all know, Skillshare is an online learning community with thousands of online courses ranging from entrepreneurship, marketing, film editing, public speaking even. So Skillshare is basically designed for those curious, creative people that really want to take up an online course and, you know, learn something new. And I think it's super fitting given that we are, you know, still in COVID. It just makes more sense, you know, to take up a course, to try something different and really enhance your skills and try something that could potentially benefit you later down the track, or even just for your personal growth as well. So as you guys all know, that I rebranded my YouTube channel, and I've also added in an Instagram page as well. If you don't follow me on my Instagram, then definitely do that. I bring out fresh content on there, so be sure to follow me on Success by Sanjana. It's the same as my YouTube channel as well. The main reason behind rebranding was obviously, as you guys know, to maybe, you know, develop a business out of this and really help you guys and give you guys my 100% when it came to assisting you with your inquiries and giving you the most value that you can possibly get from me. So I then started looking up onto Skillshare as to maybe, you know, how to start up a business, what I should be doing, early on steps, just to sort of point me into the right direction. So I'm going to be sharing a few of the courses that I have recently been taking. Now the first course is How to Start a Business from Scratch. So this is by Louise Lee, who is an entrepreneur and she's a teacher and a writer. So this one I've really been enjoying watching. So this course is basically from Louise's experience and knowledge about how to build a business. There's a lot of principles here deriving from sales and marketing, design thinking, psychology, counseling, and sociological concepts. So yeah, definitely been loving this one. And then the next one that I've been watching is So You Think You Want to Start a Business? Laying the Foundation for a Great Business, and this is by Jack Dunnigan. And again, this course talks about the business startup, some of the myths and realities, and some of the critical success factors, and how you can really set up a business which would be really engaging and providing the most value to your clients. So those are the classes that I've recently been taking. It does switch up, you know, from time to time, depending on my mood and what I really feel like, you know, studying or learning about that month. And because I've really sort of been in tune with the whole business side of things, I really wanted to know, you know, how to set up a business and just the basics around that. So if you are interested, then Skillshare definitely has an offer for you. So the first 1,000 people who click on the link in the description box below will get a free trial of the Skillshare Premium membership, which I think is absolutely insane because there's so many courses out there and there's literally a course for everyone and anyone. And in terms of the price point for Skillshare, it's actually super affordable. It's only $10 a month for the annual premium membership. And I'd love to know if you have taken up a Skillshare course, then what courses have you been taking? Do let me know in the comments below. I would love to know. And let's just continue on with today's video. $600 $187.52. So that definitely seems like it's a lot. I know, because a lot of the things on there weren't actually meant to be for this week, but I ended up calculating it for this week. Yeah, I really hope that sort of gives you guys a little bit of an idea. Obviously this sort of fluctuates. Some days it's like less and some days it's more, but that's just, you know, how life is, and a lot of things can just pop up. So yeah, that's everything that I spend on a weekly basis. That is it. Let me know if you guys would like to see any sort of, you know, budgeting videos. I definitely have done a few on my channel, which I will link down below, and what other types of finance or money related videos that you would like to see. But other than that, that is essentially the end of the video. I hope you guys really found it informative, helpful, and you got a bit more of an idea as to, you know, what it's like, you know, living in Sydney and the expenses associated with that. But yeah, that's everything that I wanted to talk to you guys about today. If you did really enjoy this video, then definitely give it a thumbs up, and I will catch you guys in my next video. Thanks guys.